So as you can see, I really didn't get a lot there. Basically all I really got accomplished was I got to kind of reenact my shooting of the guy. But he was kitted out just like me, only he had a big Alice pack like this and it was black. But he was fully kitted out. I mean, kitted to the max. Take a few things out of here with me for my other tents. One of these days what I'm going to do is gather a lot of this stuff and run it over to where you spawn in, so I'll have plenty of stuff over there. I'm going to take some food with me. See, I've got plenty of water. I'll take this whole can of beans. I'm going to take a green raincoat with me because those are the best. Right now I'm hot, or I was, because I got this big waterproof raincoat on, and a lot of times it'll heat you up. And you know what happens when you get heated up? It's not good for you. So what I'm looking for, as you can tell, I've got 2 full mags of 45s in here, but that's all I got. So I've got to get somewhere that spawns in 45 because I really do want to keep that. What I want to do right now, just because I'm safe, I'm going to put this in my pack, but then I'm going to eat it all. I'm going to eat that whole thing of rice because that should give me lots of energy, lots of food for later on. I got 2 packs of milk. Let me check how many packs I got in here. Okay. Got 2 packs of milk. Got lots of 762 by 40 by 39s. I'm going to leave these 2 in here. Can of peaches, that's water. Got a can of that, So I've got food and stuff in here. I've got a AKS 74 with 2 magazines. I left some more magazines that fits in that here. So I got food and water to get me back where I need to go, which is 3-pack. And what I'm going to do is go over to see if the tent that I left there in another server is there. And then what I'm going to do is go and see if that gang of tents is still there. If those guys, if they're still spawned into this. See what I mean? Yeah, I'm hydrated, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is shut this off so nobody can see me coming out of here if I put this video up. If you'll notice, I'm just trying to run up in the woods a little ways, not right on the track. Can't avoid it when you come to a bridge. This is the last bridge before we get out, before we're back in 3-pack. Checking my 6 for players because I am running away from a military base. There could be guys following me or coming out of 3-pack toward it. So I am going to run up in the woods a little bit because now I'm a little leery of running across another player with all my equipment on me. And him seeing me first. You know, if I see him first, I'm not scared. But if I just start getting shot, then you can imagine losing all this good gear just because I didn't see somebody first. So I'm going to kind of run off the railroad track. I am also getting pretty close to where wolves spawn, and I have been attacked a couple times by them. So I gotta kind of be leery. Don't want to run right on the tracks anymore because that camp I found, it had like 7 military tents, a carport, 3 pup tents. And it was set up in such a way that you can't just go in and get in them. You have to know how to sneak in. I happen to know how to do that, but not many people do, because they still got that set up like that. So not many people know how to exploit their security. I mean, it's clever. It's real clever the way they did it, but I researched. I found out how to get in there. So what I'm going to do, it's a long run, and if something happens, I'll try to remember to turn it on, you know, but when you're in the moment, adrenaline's pumping, you sometimes forget, hit the record button. So I'm going to turn my recorder off so these videos don't get huge, and they may kick me to the curb for having a huge video. So I'm going to stop and turn it off, pick it up if something else happens. It's actually a very good time to run across this field, because you can see the fog is out. So I'm going to risk running across this field. I'm cutting off a lot of time off of where I need to go. You can't even see 3-pack from here. It's just right over there. You can't even see it. So I'm being hidden by the fog. I see a zombie out in that field, and I want to run by him. So I'm going to try to give him a wide berth, because what I don't want to do is have to shoot him even with a silencer and alert anybody that may be near that there's a player over here shooting zombies. So I'm going to try to run far enough around him. He's right by that building, or standing on that little knoll. You can't hardly see him. I'm going to give him a wide enough berth that he doesn't see me and aggravate, or aggro as they call it. Yeah, so you can't even see 3-pack, so if there's somebody over there, they can't see me running across this field. That's the point. I always like to run into this house just to have something to do to break up the long run monotony, and, you know, see if I can see anything in here. This time there was a few things. Those go to my M4, so this is a lucky find, because it's hard to find those sometimes. Nothing in here, nothing in that chest of drawers, so I'm back out, and I'm running across this field. Unless there's somebody right around me. See, the visibility is cut way down by this morning fog, or late morning fog, so I'm just taking advantage of it and running across the open field. So I have a certain place that I want to go to check, because I'm on a different server now. I just want to check to see if the things that I did on that one server are on this one. Is what I want to do. I want to check, see if a tent that I put down is still here, and it still has all the stuff that I put in it, or if that's on another server. Point being is that if it isn't here, then I know that's a good place to put another tent. So I might go to 3-pack and see if there's a tent spawn there. Real dangerous place, because that's where all the players are going to go, but I want to find new places out of the way to put my tents. You know, these guys got a compound that's real easy to find. You see that? Daisy just glitched and threw me way off my path. Happens every once in a while. So I'm going to shut the video off, like I say, so it doesn't get long, and then I'll turn it back on if my tent's there.